Okay, Paul, how you doing?
Not bad, not bad,
yeah,
not bad.
Good. So in the car this morning we were chatting a lot about kind of what managers have to face from grassroots up to the higher leagues. Specifically Henry being suspended as a manager of Monaco. Can you kind of just talk about what the role as a manager, like what it takes at this level and higher levels in your opinion?
I can really only talk about vets football, grassroots. You're sort of like a mentor, father figure. They all know how to play football and they're all talented ballers, as we say on the pitch. It's to mould them into a team. Timekeeping, paying subs, because obviously a club can't run without people paying subs. Setting out a game plan. Stuff like the difference, this is sort of slightly different because we've got two. Ray's the main manager, I'm just the assistant. We've got quite a good CV. I've won the National Vets Cup as a manager, which is sort of like winning Champions League for professional footballers. So, you know, so sort of like a mentor. So when you say something, hopefully they take it in and say, well, you know what, he's got, you know, I respect him, I'll follow that ruling. There's an old saying, great players don't make good managers, and it's just how it is. Lucky to have a great squad of players who all want the same thing, to be successful and to enjoy themselves on the green grass. So that helps. It helps to have talented players, obviously. Some teams just want to go out on a Saturday, you know, 2 hours away from the missus, 2 hours away from IKEA. We're completely different. We want to come out and win. We don't really give a about, you know, 2 hours away from the missus. We just want to come out and win. That's why we're very aggressive on the pitch, because we want to win. Some people take it the wrong way, but if you take it the wrong way, then you should stay at home. Football's about winning. Simple. That's the simple of it. It's about winning. That's what we do.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
Can we get an interview? Can we get an interview, sir?
No, after the game.
Sir,
after the
please.
Game. How you doing, sir?
Yeah, I'm good,
welcome
thank
back.
You. Yeah,
I missed 2 weeks. I'm back now.
I've been busy, bro.
I've been busy, but I'm back. You know what I mean? We're doing well.
You got a score?
No, I don't know if I'm gonna score, but assist. We see how it goes.
Yeah.
But just watch out for.
Boots?
No, just watch them up. You know, make the missus clean them up a little bit. You know what I mean? Good to have you, Charlie.
Made it here today. Yeah, it was a bit of a mad one, but we're here.
Nice. How you feeling about today?
After last week, confident, but with this team, you never know. Sometimes we go out, play well, and then play bad the next week. So for me, I just want to stress to them, last week, don't make last week for nothing. Let's just go out, put in a performance, get ready, and just kill the game as quickly as possible.
Okay.
Who are ya? Who are ya?
That's right. That's right. You asked me who I am. You asked me who I am. And stop crying about injuries. Try and write some essay.
How you doing now, right? Well, the only time we ever chat next. Yeah, cool.
Hey, mate.
How you doing? Yeah, boy. You ready?
Of course.
Yeah?
3 points.
Yeah, 3 points. That's what I like to hear.
Nothing less. 3 points. 4 goals. I'm good.
Nice.
Solid, simple, basic football. Come on, LSU!
How you been? You good?
I've been good. I've been ill for a while. Even almost to the camera. Yeah, first game back feeling not unwell for the first time in a while.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, so expecting a clean sheet today.
Ooh, clean sheet.
Yeah, clean sheet.
Any first goal scorer predictions?
Drew.
Drew.
Yeah.
Yes.
Drew's on
You've been
point.
the second person to say that first
I'm
time.
telling
innit?
you, like he's been on fire.
Yeah.
Like he's just on everything. Like first touch is on point.
Nice.
Like he could have had 6 last week.
Really?
Yeah, he missed like 3 1-on-1s that he should have really scored. And he scored like 3.
Really should have scored, yeah. You got that on camera. You
He should have scored. You should have fucking scored, Drew. Should have got 6 goals last week. Not fucking acceptable.
Yeah, they're like, you know them UFC Ken Shamrock business. They're up here, look.
You know, because when I go in, I go in.
No, you see? You see though? He said you the same thing in martial arts.
From here to here, so when I go in, I take everything. I don't mess about with them.
They are. Come through what you come through. Man, up here. You just block. If a gunman come out to the behind to breathe, just block me with them hands.
Put this on to me.
The ref said he was here. No, you can't give him them. You can't give him. Just rip the hell out of him. You know how wide his feet are? They're like hands.
That's fucking, isn't it? That's fucking.
boys, you warm up now.
Let's see how wide they are.
Wake up now, wake up everyone. Wake up.
One more. Take a minute. Come on, man.
They had no sleep. They were not. I said no.
No sleep, mate. Again. Well done. Again.
No, play, go on, play. Get rid of it. Come on in, Missy Miyagi. Go on, put it in. Let him run. That's it. That's it. Tino, keep on going. Keep going. Well done.
Wee. Right here. Darren's getting, bro.
Same attitude we had last week, boys. Same attitude. You see how you started that game last week? They were lost in the first 20 minutes because they couldn't handle it. So they had lost the fight. They had lost the fight because everybody was on the same Dino. Yeah. Everybody was, you do a stretch. They're an old team again. They will not be able to handle the high intensity that you lot are going to bring. Won't be able to handle it. That's how you got to do it. Start on the right foot today, boys. You'll get the performance and you'll get the result we got last week.
Last week was the benchmark. We cannot, and I will not accept us dipping below that. It's that simple. That's the standard I want. And if anything, I still believe there's another 10% to come. Keep moving the ball. That's what we done last week so well. We didn't hold on to it, we didn't overplay, we held it in the right areas. We held it where we needed to. When we didn't, we just got it to open man. Every man on that pitch, to me, which I especially liked, wanted the ball last week. Everybody. And I don't mind if there's 10 voices calling for the one ball, as long as people are making options and moving for it.
Scoot back a bit, innit?
I was just thinking about the flag. I was about to take the flag and I think it brought back horrible memories. I do that.
There you go. Well done, Darren.
Nino!
It's up now. Well done. Unlucky.
got big old hard back man, and you're going.
That's how you throw it though. That's how you throw it. Even the ref started going, oh. You know what? The thing was ripping up Oscar's up.
This is horrible last week.
Oh, that's gonna hurt the back. Go on, Drew. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh.
Drive through. Let's go, son. Go on, son. Go. Nice, easy.
Head on. Great. Good.
Yeah. Put it on him, Drew.
Nino's there. Go, Nino. 2-0.
Oh.
Come on, boy. Save that. Edge of the box, Henry.
Oh.
But he's got to stop doing that. If you can't do it, then play it out.
Yeah.
Well done, Tabriz. Yes, send it, Gary. There you go. Nino, get ready. Too far. Options. Get it down. Yeah, I want to live forever. And Leroy's always late. What happened? Come in, John.
Oh, what are they doing?
Listen, one voice. You're playing in yourselves. I don't know why, because there's really nothing coming backwards towards you. You're playing within yourselves. Express yourselves. Game's won now. Express yourselves, guys. Let's do what we should be doing, because next week is a much harder opposition than this week. So use this as a practice game, because the game's gone now. So use this as a practice game. Yeah. Wingers, midfield, defence should be all in one unit. Sometimes when we're attacking, defence is backing back. You've seen what he's got now. He ain't going to beat you if you leave space behind. And Melly's off his box, outside his box anyway. So he'll sweep up. So you can compress it now. You can compress it and join in with the play. Use a width. They're gone. So let's use this as a practice game, eh? And do the right things.
We got caught in a bit of a trap where we're trying to overplay for the sake of overplaying. The few times where we've actually gone a bit more simple, play, set, go through, we've actually had joy. So therein lies the clue. Keep it simple. Don't need to overplay it. You got a man here, just give it to him. We've always got pace up front. Just roll. It doesn't even have to be special. As long as it's in the right area, just roll it through. At the very least, we will be competitive and get there. But when we try and loft it, remember there's wind blowing, there's all sorts. It doesn't need to be precise. The earlier we do it, the better, because they haven't got the legs to catch us. So do it early. You don't have to wait till you get to the last third and now it becomes it's going out for a goal kick. Nice and early, along the ground, and then get us in and play.
That's it, Rick. Yeah, get it. Get the ball line. Yeah. Unlucky, Rick. Unlucky, boys. Great shot.
Game finished is a joke. It's an absolute joke. We're getting involved in stupidness. No, let's go in order.
Yeah.
Ricks and who was it? Darren at the time. But he's not even in there. Can't react like that because you don't get the ball. The whole
Me?
when you didn't get a ball early in the game, early when you come on, you were like, I don't want that. We don't need it. We can get the message across without that aggression, because that just spreads and it goes through the team. But that's not even the worst of it. No. I know you got a bad tackle, but I'm sorry. There's no, when you start wagging fingers and that just exploding, again, that spreads. The way the game finished, it now becomes a mess. It's just like a rabble. We're trying to sort out defence, we're having discussions all over the pitch. Let's sort ourselves out. We're 4-0 up. There's no need for us to get involved. There's no need for us to lower ourselves to their standards. I don't know how many people have played at good teams, but I tell you something, at 4-0 down, teams are going to kick us. It's that simple. You can't react like that. Jiggs ain't in here, but I'll speak to him after. We're calling him for the ball. What's that about? Play the ball. It's that simple. But it's just a feed on from all the negativity. I don't want it. A man says something to you, you put your hands up, you carry on playing.